Stock Mo here. Today I have a special episode on the NIO stock price prediction.
Larry's price prediction for Lucid Motors, which is currently CCIV.
The number of YouTubers in the finance niche has significantly gone up. Anybody with few years of experience in the market has started giving investing advice.
One of the two companies to cross the $1 trillion mark next as far as valuation. I think Tesla will do it, and I think Palantir will do it.
These YouTubers post content on stocks and cryptos. They take advantage of your vulnerability and deceive you in believing that some of these companies have huge potential to double or triple your money.
Well, if they get up to 300,000, that's doubling where I had it at 108, and that's where I am actually for this one, going to take it up to $200 by the end of 2022.
They also claim that this is backed by fundamental analysis. At first, everything seems to be working wonders. Your portfolio is growing and you're making tons of money. And that's exactly how you fall into this trap. Before you know it, you're left holding the bag. You finally decided to take control of your finances. Your investing journey begins by learning the basics of the stock market, and you start buying shares in well-known companies. This could be individual blue-chip stocks or an index fund. A couple weeks go by and you gain exposure in the market and you start making decent returns.
Roblox 36. What are we to make of that? Is that where we think maybe this sizable bounce, if you want to call it that?
Meanwhile, you see people making tons of money in the market while you are only averaging 1 or 2% every month. You start losing patience and now your emotions want you to dabble in risky stocks. Soon, you start looking for companies that are going to make your portfolio grow exponentially. You get on YouTube and search for the best stocks to buy. The algorithm does its thing and videos from popular YouTubers with millions of subscribers show up. This is how it begins. Remember, once you're in there, there's no way out. These people post content on stocks and crypto that they are actively investing in. They claim that these stocks have potential to be multi-baggers based on the company's fundamentals.
They have a lot of good things going for them. And so I am easily going to double my price, almost double it from 105 up to 200 by the end of 2022.
The stock they pick seem to be making huge gains and viewers are loving their content, so what's the problem here? If you notice, they always pick growth stocks that are on a major bull run or crypto that has been overhyped and pumped up. Growth stocks are companies that are expected to grow significantly faster compared to the average growth rate of the overall market. So basically, these companies make the biggest move in the bull market. They claim to be value investors. The basis of value investing is finding assets that are priced much lower than their intrinsic value. The stocks and crypto that these scammers pick are on a bull run only because of the hype surrounding them. They keep going up for a couple days or even weeks. Everybody is making money. Some people might cash out, but most continue to hold on because they told you that these stocks are going to be multi-baggers in the future based on their so-called valuation. These guys only show you charts and where the stock is currently trading at. Sometimes they show random articles and look at analyst ratings on
Now
TipRanks.
it's a $3.72 billion company, and I do think it has an opportunity to continue to run.
Lucid Motors, which is currently CCIV, and it's been adjusted because of what they had to do, $45 at the end of the year.
What is their thesis based on? What is the risk factor? How is the stock moving compared to the overall market? What about balance sheets and cash flows? What are their margins?
But I'm not the only one who's thinking that. Kathy Wood from ARK Invest just loaded up over 400 million of these shares. And I'm not talking about specific shares, but money. She's not one to just gamble on some random company. I think she sees something in it.
You can't just randomly claim a company is going to be worth 3 or 4 times its current price without any analysis to back it up. Now, when the hype surrounding these companies go down and stock price comes crashing, these people don't lose money like you did. You know why? Because although they pretend to invest in these companies, they don't share any proof of their investments.
yes, I put this money into Lemonade. I put this money into Lemonade at an average cost of about $72. I already own a lot of Lemonade. I like Lemonade.
It doesn't matter if the stock goes up or down or sideways, because most of their revenue comes from YouTube ads, Patreons, and courses they sell, and other sponsorships. Now, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody can be accurate when it comes to investing. Sometimes your analysis might be on point, but the stock price might move in the opposite direction. These are things you can't control. But here's the problem with these people. They come up with false justifications which makes viewers believe that there's still potential in these bad companies, which brings us to the next segment. Growth stocks are extremely volatile. If you choose the wrong company, you're in for a disaster. And what do these people do when the stock starts crashing? They ask you to average down by adding more to your portfolio.
Add a lot onto it as it continues to hit these drops.
You hate when I say down cost averaging as much as I want, because this company for me represents the future.
Remember, averaging down is a great investing strategy, but it only works if you pick good companies. Using the strategy on a random crypto or a stock that is trending on Wall Street bets is a recipe for going broke. You'll only end up losing more money.
What's going to happen in a day or a week or a month or a year even. I never felt that I knew it, and I never felt it was important. I will say that in 10 or 20 or 30 years, I think stocks will be a lot higher than they are now.
Now, my favorite justification is invest in it for the long term, for the next 5 to 10 years.
And so I'm looking at this as the long term. Are you willing to hold NEO for 15 years? Like I said, I believe the gambling industry will do very well in the long term. Think 3-5 years out, right?
Just the people who are actually in it for real for the long term, and I'm loving this. The only thing I hope for is the stock price goes up slowly. We don't pick up more of these tools.
Do you actually think 10 years from now, viewers are going to go back to their old videos and hold them accountable? I don't think so. These scammers keep deleting their past videos where they provided false information and pumped up certain stocks. They've also hidden their comment section. Now, if you're a genuine person, why would you do that? These guys aren't making money from investing because clearly their stocks have taken a massive beating. These scammers know if they come out and say they've messed up in the past, obviously viewers are not going to like it, so instead they keep giving them false hopes. If you are someone who's new to investing, it is pretty easy to be deceived. Stick to index funds or blue chip stocks and make sure you only invest a small percentage of your savings in the stock market, at least for the first few months, until you have a clear understanding of how the market works. Do not fall for these scams. Do your research and make your own decisions.